Just heading to Washington Heights now. This came from getting a tire mounted. I actually had to carry a regular truck SUV tire on the back of the XR, but it was no problem. I mean, I had no problem to carry it, so I was good. Nice little KLR. That's Cycle Therapy on 127th in Harlem. It's the only motorcycle dealer within the area. Yeah, one of these days I got to check out this windshield because it's making like a rattling noise. I think it's because I dropped the plastic washer in between here. I didn't get it in all of them. Of course this shit would be backed up all the way. That was a courteous driver. That's backed up all the way. Yeah, I gotta go up to Washington Heights. There's the last exit on here, and I didn't take local streets because I thought this would be clear this time. But man, there's so many people moving to New Jersey that this shit's like backed up all the time. Some people don't move, you know. Some people move in on you. Some people move out on you. Some people move in. I would just appreciate if people just stay where they are. You know, unless like they're in a really bad position because they're not expecting motorcycles. That would be the best option. That they at least stay where they are. But like this guy, he moved over, so it was nice, you know. For the most part, I would say 75% of the time people are pretty good. But like this guy right here, he's not moving over. I might cross over to this right lane because sometimes it gets a little tight over here on the left lane. I don't know why. Same distance and everything, but people tighten up on the left lane. In California, you don't want to split in that rightmost lane, and you definitely can't split in the rightmost lane next to the shoulder. It's against the law, and I've been pulled over because of that. But here they don't bother with you too much because there's nowhere for a cop to be. But in LA they got motorcycle police, chips. You know, they're around, they're watching, and they're there for, like, they're little sticklers, you know. Well, it's like I was saying, this right lane seems to be spread wider, but not, you know, not that great. FDR and Harlem River Drive are really tight roads to split on. But I'm not the only one splitting here. Like, I see a lot of guys splitting. So I hear like a little vibration on this windshield. So it moves a little. It does a little bit of vibration. But it might be because my disc lock is here. I gotta figure it out later. Thank you. That was a nice guy. Big dually. He didn't have to move over. And then what I'll do is I'll probably get over soon, because, you know, soon enough this right lane is only for going north on Dykeman, and I'm going to the left to the GW Bridge, and then 179th. But yeah, there's so many people moving to New Jersey. I would think if I moved to New Jersey, I'm definitely gonna do it on a motorcycle, because there's too many people coming this way, and it's too early in the day. Like it used to not start here till 4. Now it starts at 2:30, and by 3 it's jamming. And I just don't think there's any point in driving a car to New York from Jersey because of the amount of people coming through. I think it'd just be worth it to go ahead and take a motorcycle to work. But you know, it's not for everybody. Wintertime's going to be brutal coming through here on the river. It's definitely cold. I mean, there's no two ways about it. It's cold, you know. You can't, no matter how you twist it. You know, in January and February, it's not easy. Not for the faint heart. And I think you need to have a tire that you can trust and all that stuff. Definitely need a tire you can trust, because what I notice about motorcycle tires with tubes is in a really, really wicked cold, sometimes they react differently than you would think. Like, they get not as pliable, and they get pinched really easy. Like in the dead of heat of summer, you don't have any problems with pinched tubes, you know, even if you let your pressure go down. And then there's this delicate balance of pressure. Like, you don't want to be too high pressure, and you don't want to be too low pressure, because you'll pinch your tube. So it's a difficult balance because, you know, as the cold sets in, if there is snowfall here in New York, you're going to be tempted to drop the pressure. And then when you do that, it's going to be tough for you because you may have a pinched tube, which would happen to me. You know, like when I dropped my pressure down when it was a little slippery. And then if you run tire studs, they're good too, but you need a thick enough tread to be able to handle the tire stud. And you know, if you use like a really low profile tire, they'll just fall out. You know, so you want to be with a proper tire stud. But for the most part, I don't think tire studs are a good idea. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't use them. You know, I have used them some winters because if the snowfall just keeps coming and the roads are not what they should be. And many years ago, I lived in Jersey for a little bit, in Fort Lee, right over the bridge. And believe it or not, the temperature difference just in Fort Lee going over the bridge was enough to warrant that in the dead of winter that you needed tire studs. I just couldn't avoid it. I needed them. I mean, there was nothing I could do about it. But I was not really happy. I mean, tire studs are not something